Welcome back to the Force 9's YouTube channel. Last time we won 3-1 and Cherry got a hat-trick, but since then we haven't won a game, so we're going to amend that today. Sampdoria and Perugia are the games. Cherry has 8 goals, Castelletti have 2. No one else has scored a goal, so that needs to be changed as well. We're going to get some goal scorers for some midfielders today. It's an episode of Parma from the Ashes. Hit the intro, and let's get some points. Alright, off screen, as I said, we didn't win, so let's have a look at this very quickly. I'm trying to shorten my videos because they're going over 20 minutes and I'm not happy with that. So I'm trying to make it sort of between 15 and 20 minutes. So we're going to go through these quite quickly. So the first game off screen, against Cittadella, we drew 1-1. Mattiello scored in the top minute. We got an equaliser through Castelletti on 82. Ended the game with 10 men because Alberto got his second yellow card. And just the one shot on target. We scored with our only shot on target, only one, and only 4 shots. Isn't great. There weren't a lot of shots at all, really. Only, 9 for them. We actually haven't won at home yet, so that needs to change. Usually we're great at home and we suck away, but this time around, our only wins have been away from home. Apart from that cup game. Against Roma, I feel we deserve something from this. I'm a bit annoyed we lost 2-1. We did take the lead. Cherry scored in the 21st minute. DiMarco scored a penalty for Roma, conceded by Yermolayev. That came just before half-time. And Benedetti got a late winner. So a bit annoyed that we lost this because I think we deserve something. We did quite well, actually. Defending, we were a bit suspect. Yermolayev and Domenico didn't do too well. But yeah, I feel like we could have got a point from this, so I'm a bit annoyed. Roma did defend well, then Manolis did really well. And of course, DiMarco scored the penalty. A bit odd that they've got a left-back taking penalties, though. That's quite weird. The other 2 games, we just weren't very good. Against Milan, we lost 2-0. Harry Kane got a brace in the first half. Kane's still good. Milan is still very good. Muru did awful in this game. And we didn't register a single shot on target. Gordon has been an awful signing and he's got 1 assist and that is it. That's all he's done. Castelletti didn't do too well either. So not great here. And again, not a single shot on target. And the same can be said for the the Torino game as well. It was a goalless draw. We got a point. But again, 5 shots, 0 on target. Torino had 22. We didn't concede a goal. George Jamie did 1 in goal and defending was quite good, but going forward we offered very little at all, so I'm very annoyed. And that's 2 games in a row where we didn't have a shot on target, and that Cittadella game we only had 1. So yeah, we need to get some shots on target away. So the league table looks like this. We're 11th place, won 3, drawn 4, lost 3, goal difference of -1. Today we face Sampdoria, who are 3rd, and Perugia, who are down in the relegation zone at the moment, just a 1 win to their name. So let's try and get some points and let's try and win a game today because we'll win this in 4. So let's give it a go. So for the team today, Cherry is kind of tired. We did only play a few days ago. So some players need to be rested. So Girardi is going to start. We've yet to start Girardi. Let's see what he's got. Maestrone is going to go to the bench. Sandro Alberto will come on. We'll leave Traore out. We'll bring on Dassa. We'll bring on Domenico. And we'll bring on Bretonnier. And I think that's fine. So we'll leave it on control structured. We'll go through a normal defensive line. Play wide, yeah. Close down more. Yeah, I think that's fine. I won't put the early crosses on. We'll work the ball into the box instead. Let's try that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's send that. And let's try and get a win here. It's Sampdoria, though. It's going to be hard. They've gone very good, Sampdoria. Right, I'm going to calmly say, show me what you can do. That's alright, listening keenly is okay. Let's start the match. So that intro took, well, not the intro, but before the match, we're at 4 minutes on the recording. So I'm trying to get these below 20 minutes is my aim now. Just try and make these videos as best I can. So that I've got something to work on for the next game. Which has now been announced. Okay, here we go. First highlight of the game here really. We're 6 minutes in. It's with Reale on that right hand side and they've scored. 6 minutes that took. Great. That Reale, I mean, Domenico was nowhere near him. I want to see this again. Where's the replay? So, Kubas to Reale. Now, why did he back off suddenly then? And then he was just sort of creeping towards him. And Roque was free and there was nobody anywhere near him. So, it's not the best starts. You see, we're having 60% possession, but we haven't had a shot yet. There we go. There's a shot on target. We've had one. It's our first one in, well, just over 2 games. But Roque is through here. Good block by Conte. Here is Dassa now. and he just puts that out of play. Made a couple of tactical changes that we're just going to smash the ball up there into the box and go for the early crosses instead of just working it in there, because it's not really working so far. We've had a couple of shots, but we actually haven't had a highlight yet, so that needs to change. I'm going to go in a half-time, 1 down. It hasn't really been a great half, and apart from that goal, nothing has happened. But I'm going to say we expect to see a much better showing in the second half. Tell the strikers there's more to come from them. 3 shots and 1 on target. We could be better. But let's see if we can improve in the second half. Darcy with a throw in. Here's Rossi. And it's not really cleared very well. Bretonnier to Domenico. Petkov now. And it's Rossi. And that's a goal! 1-1. And someone other than our strikers has a goal. It's Matteo Rossi. That's good. We're 1 apiece. So hopefully we can build on that and try and get a winner. Petkov with the ball. Rossi controlled it with the right foot. He was in a massive crowd, but he still got the shot away. That is 1 apiece. And we're about an hour in. So we're looking okay. Petkov's been very good so far. I've got that assist as well. He's much better than Golden. Alberto free kick was not a good one. Mensah coming forward. Great tackle by Dace. It's now been cleared only to Reale. Here's Conte. I wasn't sure what he was going to do with that then, but he controlled it and cleared it. Girardi on the ball now. That was a poor pass. Kubas to Roque. Here is De Silva. Passes up to Ozan on that left side. Here's Kubas. De Silva's there. Good save. And can we clear it now? No, we can't. It's come to De Silva. And that's 2-1. And I'm going to go attacking. We'll see this again. I mean, Jorginho made a great save there. And De Paul, he passed it to, everyone went to De Paul. And De Silva was in all the space in the world and put the shot away and scored. So that's a shame. Going to make a sub. Castelletti's not very... Well, both our strikers have done poorly. But Castelletti's getting a bit tired out there. We're going to bring on Cherry. We need a goal. So, if you need a goal, you bring on Cherry. That's the rule, isn't it? We're going to go a bit more direct as well. We've got early crosses on. That's fine. Try and get it in their area and try and find another goal to bring it back to level, I think. Let's go for it. Conte's been a bit poor at the back. Domenico's not been good. Left backs again, not performing. Him and Muru both had some poor performances. Cherry's with the ball here. He puts the cross in. It's Rossi. Girardi has a shot, but it's blocked. Petkov wins it back. And that wasn't a great cross, was it? That was a poor pass. Conte clears it. Here is Rossi. Passes to Cherry. Now he's got Girardi in the area. He finds him. And it's a goal. And it's 2 apiece. Girardi with his first goal of the season. First goal in a while, actually. He went the end of last season without getting a goal for a while. Bretonnier and Rossi both very tired. One of those needs to come off. It's going to be Bretonnier. We'll bring on Jojic, I think. Emmers isn't going to get a lot of games, I don't think. I think Emmers is probably going to go in January because he's not playing very much. And I don't really want to be paying him what he's being paid to sit on the bench. Let's go back to control. I don't want to go attacking and get caught at the back again. There's 4 minutes left. Well, less than that now. If we can hold on for a draw, that would be really good. Right. We'll take off Rossi and bring on Silva. Rossi's been good, but I want to keep him for the next match. So we'll take him off. We'll bring on Silva. And if we can hold on till the end, a point is good. I'll take a point. But I've done much better in this game. We've actually had a couple of goals. And there could be a winner here. There's not long left. And it is cleared. Here's Jojic to Alberto. Oh, that was close. Last action of the game, Alberto came close. But that is a Parma 2, Sampdoria 2. I think that's a good point. Sampdoria are very good. So I'm going to say that's a good comeback. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Petkov had a great game. I'm going to say I'm pleased with how you did. Girardi did better as well. He got a goal, of course. Castelletti, not great. I will say not pleased with what I saw from you. And Rossi did a lot better, so I'm going to say well done on your improvement. We have dropped to 12th there, that's a shame. Empoli did beat Torino, so we have dropped a place. But we're not looking too bad at the moment, and we've got Perugia next to in the relegation zone. So hopefully we can win that game. It's away as well. We've been performing better away than we have at home at the moment. And there you see Petkov did very well. He got the assist, completed 83% of his passes, and he won all of his tackles. So that's really good. And he's retaining his place in left midfield because Golden has been a pretty awful signing. He hasn't done anything, but he's got 1 assist. I see Emmers wants to discuss because he's not being used. We've got defensive midfielders and we've got playmakers. We don't really need a box-to-box anymore, and he's not been too good in the past sort of season or two. I'm going to say I'm not going to change myself for no reason. You need to prove you deserve a chance in the first team. I'm going to say something about reserve football. Oh, he actually accepts it. Usually they say I shouldn't have to prove myself in the reserves. But Emmers is actually saying that, you know, he'll do it. Van Housen is also unhappy. Yeah, I'll give him some starts. Conte's not been doing too well, so I think we'll give Van Housen some starts. Van Housen's going to get his wish because Conte's out for 2 to 3 weeks with a shoulder injury. So Conte isn't playing. Van Housen's going to get his starts that he wants. Okay, so Emmers was available for the under-20s and they didn't choose him. So, well, so far he hasn't done anything to prove that he deserves a chance in the first team because he hasn't played. But the Perugia game is, well, upon us. So let's see if we can do well. Alright, on to the team selection then. So, Conte is going to come off. Van Housen is going to get a start. We have Polisano as an option on the bench as well. I'll have to put Emmers on the bench. Girardi will leave. Castelletti's not scored in a while, so we'll bring Cherry back into the fold. Everything else is okay, I think. We'll leave the rest of this. They did quite well, so we'll leave the rest as it is. Control and structured is fine. And that is all fine. Let's send the team out, and let's try and get a win here. Now, we've been doing really well away from home, so hopefully we can do better. And we'll get another win. Let's just keep it up. Come on, lads, show me what you can do. Listen keenly, that's okay. We'll go for individual team talks as well. Yeah, the wingers just keep doing what you were doing, and we should win this. So let's go. Now, we haven't faced Perugia in a while because they've been down in the Serie B for a while. We are having a bit more of the ball, and our passing is actually quite good. Let's just try and get some goals. Here we go. First highlight of the game. We're 17 minutes in. Here is Jeremy Bertoni, who's already on a yellow card, so that's a bit of a worry. And here is Zhao on the ball. Good tackle by Alberto. Passes it to Ivelo Petkov, who needs a bit of help. He's oh, that's a nice ball to Girardi. Can he get there first? He can. Where's the cross? He's found Bertoni. Oh, what a goal! Woo-hoo-hoo! Bertoni. So that's our what's that? Our 4th or 5th different scorer now. We're finally getting some goals from elsewhere. That is a fantastic goal. That's got to be one of the goals of the month. I think we've already won actually. Who scored it? Castelletti scored a goal against someone, and they got goal of the month for it was probably September. That is a fantastic goal by Bertoni. Worth seeing again in 3D. I don't know where the fans have gone. This has been happening quite a bit recently. Bertoni, oh, lovely, love it. You love it. Sorry, I went a bit Pachiti then. Got to watch SummerSlam after this actually. I saw some of the results. It looks like it was very much dominated by heels. No Charlotte won. Jericho won, which is odd because I thought Enzo and Cass are the most over tag team since the PG era. I can't think of anyone that's been like sort of cheered as much as they have. Not since I've been watching it. I've been watching it since 2002. There've been some brilliant tag teams, but they're really up there. Them and American Alpha are fucking brilliant. And then, yeah, of course, you've got the Brock Orton thing as well. Now, I've got to watch that properly, but I think the reason that Orton was just completely brutalised by Brock was either because Brock was pissed at the no enhancements needed comment, or Orton was just being a really bad worker throughout the match, like sandbagging German suplexes and stuff. But I'll have to watch it to, fully know what's going on, because Orton got completely mullered. I mean, if you saw the pictures of his head, that's not a blade job. Now, if you see the cut, that is not a blade job. That is, if that was only a blade job, if there were blades in Brock Lesnar's elbows. It's as simple as that. But enough wrestle talk. In fact, this isn't a wrestling channel. This is a Football Manager channel. But there will be other games coming soon after I've done this save. I'm going to be playing something a bit different. Very different, actually. More about that in a separate video. But anyway, let's carry on with this. We're still 1-up, but we're looking a bit tentative at the moment. I'd like to get a second just to, have a 2-goal lead, because a 1-goal lead is so dangerous. I mean, we're an hour in. We're having more of the ball. We're dominating the game, but, I mean, Perugia could score just like that. But halfway through the second half now, at the midpoint, goal kick by Giorgio. We need a second goal. We really do. Here's Girardi to Cherry, but he's lost the ball there. Here's Paez to Semprini. Alberto. Oh, that's poor. That is really poor. Habas. They've scored. That was Alberto's fault. I mean, did you see that header? It was awful. Assist by Alberto. I'm going to attack him because I want a winner. But, I mean, that's just awful. He sent him on his way. And the shot was so easy as well. That was dreadful by Alberto. Really bad. Fiorentina and Bari is a big game. That's 3-3 there at the moment. But we are 1-1 at the moment in a game that we should be winning. It's only 10 minutes left. We need to make some changes. They've got an injury. It's Garufi. I thought that might have been one for us at the moment, but it's not. We're going to bring off Cherry. We're going to bring on Castelletti. There's not long left now. It's going to be 1-1. That's annoying. We've all got changes to make. Let's just do them quickly. Brotonja struggling, needs to come off. Jojic. And Silva for Rossi. That's annoying. We should have won this. And it was bloody mistake by Alberto has made it so we're not going to win. That's full time. I'm disappointed. 2 draws is okay. We've got a couple of points, but we should have won that. It was Alberto's mistake. Still 12th, 3 wins, 6 draws, 3 defeats. We're still draw specialists. We draw so many games. 2 draws is annoying. Like we should have won that game. It's all because of that one mistake. That's so annoying. Brotonja did very well. That goal was amazing, and he completed a lot of passes as well, so that's good. But we should have won that. Alright, so let's have a look at what's coming up then, because I know it's a bit difficult at the moment because we've got winter breaks and stuff. Right, what we're going to do next time round is do the Bari game, and if we get to it, the TIM Cup first round. Because I don't really want to play 4 games and then go for a whole international break, because that will take too long. So what I'm going to do is play the Bari game, and then if we get to it, play the TIM Cup game. And then after that, we'll see how far we get before the next day. And hopefully we'll get a few off-screen games, because we've got a January window. Probably won't be making any time because we have no money. So yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up as I go. But I think Bari will be the next game. I'll make a decision at the time. But at the moment, it's going to be Bari. That's going to do it for this video. I'm annoyed. We could have got a win there. We got 2 draws, which is okay, but we should have won that Perugia game, so I'm a bit annoyed. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave any comments down below if you want to make any comments as well. And if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit subscribe and share this video and follow me on all sorts of platforms. And yeah, I'll see you next time for the Bari game. There's not long left to go for the season. We're almost halfway through. And this is the last season, so after this there won't be any FM videos until 17 comes out. I'm going to be playing something very different in the 2 months leading up to the new game. So yeah, that's going to be definitely happening. So I'll see you next video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you then. Goodbye.